Yo, what's good with y'all, man? I'm back with another video. This video is not gonna be very long. I'm finna just be on here to motivate y'all. Make sure y'all are on your shit this month, making sure that y'all are doing what you have to do this month in order for November to be a very productive and very successful month. My bad, I can't even talk right now. But yeah, man, we gotta really get this month on the right damn track, because like I said in my last video about No Nut November being a month of growth, productivity, taking action, staying disciplined, staying strong, staying vigilant, being aware, always being mindful about your energy, being mindful of where you're at, how you're talking to yourself, who's around you, and shit like that. This is not the month to be playing around with your energy. This is not the month to be getting all comfortable and being too conditioned to your old ways of living. It's time for you to start manning the fuck up. Grow up, get out of your old habits, get out of the old you, and start to elevate. You don't have a lot of time, but you see, you sitting around and you acting like you got a lot of time on your hands, but you don't. You don't got a lot of time on your fucking hands. A lot of y'all are capable of retaining your sexual energy. You cannot get your mind and your brain off of the pornography, off of just masturbating, off of instant gratification. You know, there's way more to life than just sex. There's way more to life, man, than just busting, multiple loads a day. And not just that, it's not even healthy for you to be even jerking off every day. It's not healthy. It's not healthy, because by you doing that, you are destroying your immune system every single day. The more times you bust, you know what I'm saying? You are destroying your immune system. You're losing energy every single day. You have all this brain fog that's developing. You can't think straight. You have no clear conscience. You have no clear conscience. You can't think straight. You can't focus. You can't concentrate. You cannot concentrate on a task. You cannot be at your best, because your brain is still stuck on instant gratification, sexual stimulation. Listen, I get it. For a lot of y'all, you have already lost when it came to this month of not busting a nut. You don't have to make a big deal out of it, but make sure that you are getting back on the horse. Make sure that you are getting back on your shit. Dust yourself off and get back in the fight. But pay attention to how you feeling. Pay attention to what you're thinking about, and pay attention to how you're behaving. What is making you relapse? You have to honestly question yourself, man. Why do I keep relapsing every single time? What emotions am I feeling? What thoughts am I feeling? And how is that impacting how I'm behaving when I'm masturbating? Because masturbation, it's a behavior that you have taught yourself through your emotions, through your thought process. And your emotions and your thought process, man, it's all fucked up. It's all backwards. See, once you can fix your emotions, once you can start to understand your emotions better, and you start to become aware, and then you get to start fixing them and start, bettering your emotions to a newer version of you, and you start rethinking your entire thought process, your behavior is automatically going to change. Your behavior is going to no longer be the same. It's not going to amount into you masturbating and watching porn. You know what I'm saying? I would be lying if I told y'all that I was not going through my urges today, that I was not going through my temptation. Because I was today. But you see, I had to get myself out of that thought process. I had to get myself out of that old loop of my emotions. I had to snap myself out of it real quick and start doing something that's going to take my mind off of the urge, off of the sexual stimulation. Things such as cold showers, things such as working out, exercising, getting your body right, moving your body. Okay, reading a book, meditation, going outside, working on a skill. All these things, man, can take your mind off of the sexual stimulation. And another reason why you're going to keep on relapsing, a reason why you're going to keep on going back to square one, is because you don't have enough channels, proper channels to direct your energy into. You don't have enough going on for yourself for that energy to be transmuted into. So your energy is pretty much directionless, man. Your energy has no direction. And when your energy has no direction, it's going to eventually explode. It's going to splatter. It's going to lead to a relapse, because you're not putting that energy into reading a book. You're not putting that energy into anything productive. You're not putting that energy into learning a new skill. You're not putting that energy into working your job. You're not putting that energy into starting a business, stuff like that, or working out, going to the gym. And you don't have to think about it, because the more times you think about, relapse, then 9 times out of 10, most likely you will definitely relapse. The more times it's on your brain, you're going to think about it more. You're just manifesting that reality. You're manifesting that outcome, and you don't even know it. But you see, you can get yourself out of that mind state that you're in, that toxic mind state, by doing things that is taking you away from your place of comfort, that's taking you away from instant gratification. Okay, you get what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all understand what I'm saying. You gotta do things that are gonna take your mind off of that relapse. Because once the relapse happens, okay, it happened. Now what? What are you going to do to rebound? It happened. Big fucking deal. You can either let that define you, or you can choose a different route and focus your energy on something else. And then put all your energy into that one thing that you want to do. And that's going to automatically take your mind off the relapse, take your mind off of porn, take your mind off of, sexual stimuli, take your mind off the women for a minute. Because you don't need to be chasing these women for instant gratification, for sex. Because right now, as a man, you're not complete. As a man, you don't have all your bases covered. Because as a man, you're not making the type of money that you want to make. You haven't fully grown out of your old self. You're not mature enough to be dealing with a woman. Like, I was at a point for myself where I'm gonna admit I wasn't mature enough to deal with a woman on a certain level. I still feel that I'm not ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just so focused on me. I'm so focused on what I gotta do and what I gotta get done. You know what I'm saying? All my focus is on my life and my life alone. because that's the only thing I can progress right now. So I'm telling y'all right now, man, you need to make this month about you and you only. You have to be selfish. You have to be selfish, man. You have to constantly pay attention to what you're putting your energy towards. Pay attention to the people that are around you. Pay attention to the energy that's around other people. Pay attention to what type of energy people are on. You know what I'm saying? Start to develop that spiritual awareness. That spiritual awareness, man, this month is really going to help you elevate. Okay? Use that energy to find out what's going on with you. You know, there may be undisclosed trauma that you may be dealing with. There may be some stress, maybe some, you know, something about your past that fucked you up pretty bad psychologically, and you need to like get to the bottom of it and start dissecting what went wrong and move on and how to fix it. You know, because when you are definitely retaining, when you're on retention, you're going to start looking into your life more. You're going to start looking more into your life, more in depth of your trauma and your past, your habits, your cognitive triangle, what's negatively impacting your reality. You're going to start to really do a lot of soul searching and a lot of spiritual development. Like, y'all can't be thinking retention's all about retaining your seed and how long you can go without busting a nut for like 500 days and more. It's not about the streak anymore. Y'all should be way past the damn streak. It's not about how many days. It's not about how many weeks. It's not about how many months or years that you were on semen retention. It is about you putting in the work on your life. It is about what are you going to put that energy into? How are you putting that energy? How are you directing that energy that's saved up in your body, in your vessel? What is that energy being used on? How are you prioritizing your time? How are you prioritizing your energy? You see, y'all not thinking big enough. Y'all not thinking long term. How can I use this energy to my benefit? How can I use this energy to build this, get this done? What can I do this month to direct all of my energy into this? And that's going to take me to the next level. Okay, this is something you need to think about. You need to probably write down in a notebook. Like, think about one goal that you want to get done this month. Think about one thing you really want to accomplish, right? You're saving up your seed. You want to get this done. You're going to put all your energy into that one goal, into that one thing you want to accomplish, and just go for it. Because when you are retaining your sexual energy, you will have the confidence and you will have the assertiveness to get it done. The boldness, the fire, the passion to accomplish what you want to accomplish. You see what I'm saying? Get yourself back in the game. Get yourself back in the damn race, bro. You don't need to be feeling sorry for yourself because you relapsed. I relapsed a bunch of times this month. I mean, not this month, but this year alone, I relapsed a bunch of times, bro. Just off some random shit. Sometimes wet dreams, sometimes just, you know, being a dumbass with my energy. Just having no time. Acting like I had time, but I was just wasting my time. You know what I'm saying? And now, for the past couple months, I've been very serious about retaining and directing my energy onto something bigger. Putting myself through delayed gratification. Putting myself through the reps. Putting myself through the hard times. Putting myself through the struggle. You know, because you are going to struggle. This is going to be hard. It's going to be challenging. Everything is out to get you. Everything is out to knock you off your pivot. And as a man, bro, you gotta do what's hard. You gotta do what you gotta do the hardest things in life. You have to do things that you don't want to do. As a man, you have to do things that you don't want to do. Because that is how you grow. That is how you level up. When you do the things that you don't want to do, you do the things that you hate doing, you do the things that are just uncomfortable. It takes you out of that place of comfort. But that's how you grow. That's how you get better. That's how you level up and elevate. When you put yourself in uncomfortable positions, you're putting yourself in a position to grow when you do that. But you busting 8 nuts a day is not going to permeate growth. It's not going to help you level up. You're going to be stuck in a loop, the same loop for the rest of your life. You're going to be a bum out here, bro. Straight up. Straight up. You're going to be a bum out here. Nobody is going to respect you. Nobody is going to want to talk to you. Nobody is even going to look your way. Essentially, nobody's going to even want to look your way because you don't respect yourself. If you respected yourself, you wouldn't have to bust no nuts. You wouldn't have to touching your whacker, your jacker all fucking day. You wouldn't have to be touching that. Let a woman touch that. Let a woman touch that. You ain't got to be touching your shit, bro. Come on, man. You a grown man. You got to get on your grown man shit. And stop thinking like a little boy. Stop behaving like a little boy. Stop behaving like you 18 years old and you ain't got no fucking sense. You damn well near 30 years old and you're still touching yourself. Excessively every day. It's not healthy. It's not good for you. It never was healthy. Okay, and it's just gonna keep you at the lowest point of your life. You're gonna be weak, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. You're gonna be so fucking weak. The more times you relapse, the more times you bust a nut, you are going to be weak. Weak, bro. Straight up. In every aspect, you are going to be weak. It ain't nobody going to respect you. Ain't nobody going to like you. And ain't nobody going to want to talk to you. Like, you're going to be a loser out here, bro. You're going to be a straight up loser. You're going to be a beta male cuck out here. Just giving all your energy to porn. Giving all your energy to what? It's no point, man. It's almost 2022. You got to get your ass started now. You got to get on the grind right now. And you got to start disciplining yourselves on some serious shit. On some serious shit, you have to start disciplining yourself, man. Because at the end of the day, this journey is going to be hard. This journey is not for weak ass men. If you cannot handle a little bit of struggle, if you can't handle a little bit of suffering, if you can't handle a little bit of tough times, man, then guess what? You're weak. You're a boy. You're not a man, you're a boy. If you can't handle tough times, you can't handle hard times, man, then you know what? You don't need to be watching my channel. You don't need to be watching this video. Because this channel and this video specifically is for strong men that want to make it, that want to become successful, that want to reach the better version of themselves, that want to level up and elevate, right? This is not for no weak ass men that want to just complain, make excuses all day. They're not disciplined. They're not hungry. They lack motivation. Have no respect for themselves. This video is not for you if you are fucking weak. Be prepared to go through the hardest days of your life. Be prepared to be uncomfortable. All I can say is, man, stick it out. Stick it out. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta get done. Get done what you gotta get done this month, man. And you know what I'm saying? Keep carrying yourself like a king out here. Start operating like a boss. Start operating like a shark out here, man. And let's get to it, bro. I'm out. Peace.